What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Roblox video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a Lamborghini scene Roblox GFX. So let's do it. Before the video gets started, I just want to say thanks so much for 300 subscribers. I really appreciate all the support, guys. But other than that, into the video. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is open up Roblox Studio. Alright, so now that we have it open, let's just click Classic Baseplate. And if you do not already have the load character plugin made by RD Pro, then it will be in the link in the description below if you'd like to install it. It will be needed for this GFX. So what you're going to want to do is import whatever character you would like. So I'm just going to do myself. So I'm going to do it's LinconBlox, just like that. I'm actually going to do LinconBlox YT. Okay. Now I'm going to do R6. Make sure spawn at origin is selected with that little X right there. Okay. And as you can see, our character is floating above the ground and we do not want that. So let's click on our character, go into, click this little arrow icon right here, go into humanoid root part, scroll down, and then for this position, you're going to want to do 0, 3, 0. Okay. So now what you're going to want to do is just right click on your character and then click export selection. Now you're going to want to go into your downloads and click new folder, and I'm just going to name this Lambo scene. Okay, just like that. Gonna double click on that. Let's make a new folder in here. Let's call it character. Character. Okay, double click on that. Now you can just name this whatever you want, so I'll just name this body. Okay, click save, and now we can go ahead and open up Blender. Okay, and if you did not already have Blender installed, it'll be in the link in the description below. Okay, so now what you're going to want to go ahead and do is do File, Open, and then you're going to find whatever rig you like to use. So I like to use the Ultimate rig personally, so I'm going to open it up. Rig, default, or actually no, faceless. Then I'm going to do open. Okay, so that's going to open up our file. Now what I'm going to want to do is select the head right here and open up this. Click this little world icon right here, right where it says texture. You're going to want to stay on that. Where it says surface, shader add reflex, I think. You're going to want to click on it and do principled BSDF. Okay, and for the base color, click on this little dot right here, do image texture, and then click open. Now you're going to want to find your Lambo scene that you did, so I'm just going to search up Lambo scene. Okay, go to character, and then you're going to want to select whatever texture has this little thing right here. It's normally the last or the first. But it's going to look like this, or somewhat similar, depending on your avatar. Now you're going to want to do open image. Now, as you can see, we have our texture on here. And what we're going to want to do now is add some 3D clothing. So let's go ahead and go into here. Oops, go into here, zoom in, and then move our hand over. Okay, so now we're going to select our arm. Go into the ultimate rig, make sure that it is selected. Let's actually do the left arm first. It's going to be easier. Okay. Now you're going to want to do Shift D. That's going to duplicate the arm for us. Then you're just going to want to click. Okay. Just like that. And now this is the arm that we're going to be doing 3D clothing on. So you can just make the other arm invisible. Okay. So now I'm going to zoom in more, and then I'm going to use the hand tool. So since we're in object mode, you're going to want to go to edit mode. Okay, and now you're going to want to go to loop cut. Make sure this X-ray is not selected. Okay, so you're going to see this little line pop up right here. Click it, drag down, and as you can see, now we have our clothing that I just dragged down. Now you're going to want to go to select box and click on this little button right here. And then you're going to want to select the X-ray tool Then you're going to want to just drag this little box right here. And as you can see, we have these little parts of our arm selected right here. So now we're just going to want to click X on our keyboard, and then faces. Now that just deleted it for us. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and go back into object mode. And now we can go ahead and make our other arm visible. So let's go ahead and just make that visible. Now you're going to want to go and make sure you're in the material properties tab or the little world icon. Now you're just going to want to delete or duplicate, this texture with this little button right here. And you're going to want to rename this to skin. Okay, so this is going to be the skin. Actually, no, oops, wrong thing. Make sure you're on the texture for this arm. Make sure you're on the other arm that you didn't cut in edit mode. And then you're going to want to select skin. And where it says base color, you're just going to want to change that to hue, saturation, value. Okay. Change the color to your skin color. So I'm going to select this, click the little dropper icon right here. And let's make that a little bit darker. Okay, so let's do about there. Okay, that looks good. Now you're going to want to click S on your keyboard and scale this down a little bit. Okay, then move it back into the arm. We can actually scale this a little bit more. Yeah, let's scale that a little bit more. Not that much. Okay, that's about good. Now let's move it into here. And as you can see, now we have our arm. Let's actually scale this again, sorry. Okay. That looks perfect. So now let's drag this down to be about arm level, okay? And you're going to want to go into this little gear icon right here, delete subsurf, make sure you're still selecting the arm with skin, click add modifier, then do multi-resolution, click subdivide, subdivide, subdivide 3 times. And now you're going to want to go into this arm and get rid of subsurf, click add modifier, and then do multi-resolution, and then do subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. And then you're going to want to do add modifier, and then do solidify. Okay, and then you can just increase the thickness. So this is just to make it look more, our clothing look more thick, so it looks more real. Okay, and now you're going to want to go into sculpt mode right here, and go down until you see cloth, the cloth tool. And then you can just start, I'm going to lower the strength a little bit like that. And then you can start dragging down like this. Okay, just like that. And there we go. Okay, that looks about good. And then let's go to the side, do the side. Okay, just like that. And go. Perfect. Okay. So now we can exit skull mode and go into object mode. Now you're just going to want to do this for the other arm and the torso. You don't actually have to like make a new torso because that wouldn't work, but you can just do the same thing that you did to this arm. So I'm going to speed that up now. Alright, so now that I have done all of the arms and the torso, I'm going to want to select all of the skin that we have. Actually, just select one at a time. And I'm just going to rename it to skin underscore arm, just like that. Okay. Then go to the other arm, and then rename it to skin underscore arm. Okay, that's just going to put it under the arm, so when we do pose it, it actually works. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the legs, so I'm just going to speed that up. Alright, so now that we're all finished with all of the 3D clothing, we're going to want to import our accessories. So I'm going to do File, Import, wavefront.obj, and then we need to find our Lambo folder, okay? So let's go into Lambo scene, okay, and then character, and then do body.obj, and then click on this geometry button right here, click split by group, and then do import.obj. Now you're going to want to click R on your keyboard and then Z, then type 180. Okay, click enter. And now, as you can see, actually let's just close this up real quick. Okay, so as you can see, we have all of our accessories in, but you're going to want to delete everything else other than your accessories. So delete the head, delete the arm, the torso, pretty much everything except the accessories. Make sure you do not delete the accessories because that is not what we want. Okay. And now we need to link the accessories to our character. So as you can see, if I go ahead and just select my ultimate rig and I move it, they're not linked at all. So if I just undo that, then we're going to want to link them. So click on the hat or anything attached to your head. We will get to the back accessories and the neck accessories after, but click on anything on your head and then click on this little button or orange button right here. It's going to say parent, search up head default right here, click on that. Okay, and now we have our hat linked, so it's with it now. So you're just going to want to do this with every accessory that you have, except the neck or back accessories. So I'm just going to do head default, okay, and then head default, and head default. Okay, so now we're going to deal with the back accessories, since the back and neck accessories, since we have done all of that. So you're going to want to click on your first back accessory, and we can just go to the back right here. Actually, we can just stay right here. And then once you have your back accessory selected, you're going to want to hold shift and then click right here. And then now that that is selected, you're going to want to do Control P and then do bone. Okay, so now it's selected, and they should be linked together now. So if I just get out of pose mode, so if I just select that, and I move the rig over, as you can see, we only have the scarf left to link. So what you're going to want to do for the scarf is basically the same thing, except we're going to be linking it to something else. So select your neck accessory, and then hold shift, click on these two lines right here, and then do Ctrl P or Control P, and then do bone, just like that. And now we have everything linked to our character, so everything's together now. But yeah, guys, I guess that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Chooky beat.